In this series, I started with $0, a truck, and a mower, with the dream to build a profitable mowing business from scratch. Will I make it or go broke? Stay tuned and find out. Welcome back everyone to another episode of the mowing series. Right now I'm just on the way back to the shop with my brand new 2 dump truck. It's in rough shape, but I think if I put at least $10,000 into this dump truck, we can get it up and running without any problems, and it should last us for a couple years. The first thing I'm getting done with it, we're getting it wrapped, guys. We're going to put our company color blue. Just going to send some invoices. Okay guys, so we made $2,500 yesterday, which was probably one of our best days in a while. But I do have a couple properties I need to mow. And of course, John still got the trailer where he mowed the baseball field yesterday, so I gotta use the old trusty Massey. I wish I was able to use this gag because we got 4 properties we gotta do right in a row. Oh, let me just... Oh, that's so heavy. At least it's solid steel, so it shouldn't get beat up too bad from me doing that. But let's get started getting these contracts done. The ones right here are probably one of my favorites because they line up perfectly. We can do all 4 without having to drive down the road any further. The only problem is there's this ditch here. It's just hard to maneuver down there. It is a bit wet, so you gotta be careful you don't get stuck. Usually for these properties here, I got this gag mower so I can get it done within an hour, but where we got this old Massey with the deck not as big as this gag, it's probably going to take me close to 2 hours to do. The only good part is we can get around the tight areas a lot easier. If you guys are enjoying the mowing series and would like to see it continue, smash the like button, subscribe, and consider turning on notifications, that way you're notified every time I post a video. Alright, so I've been mowing for about 15 minutes now guys, and we just got our very first pass done. It takes me a while to go around all 4 properties with this small mower. Now, I could have brought the John Deere Zero Turn. It's pretty close to the shop, but it would have took 20 minutes to drive it down here, and it's just not worth it. Maybe I could have got the trailer, but that's up at the yard. Whew, this is a lot of work. Okay. Oh, well that took me 2.5 hours, but we got all 4 properties done. Let's go collect the money. And I made $1,000 for just 2.5 hours worth of work. That's super good money, but lately I've been thinking I want to change my prices. They seem a bit low to me, but I'm just a bit nervous to do it right now. We got a rival mowing company in town that's trying to take all my contracts, so maybe I should wait a little bit just to be sure. Anyways guys, I gotta show you the new job we got. So you may be looking like, what are we gonna be doing here? Well, the city put up a tender last week for a brand new park, and we won the contract. So we gotta clear off this whole area here. We need to cut down trees, get everything prepped so they can come in and put the playground in. The thing is with this job here, we're going to need a lot of gravel and a lot of topsoil, and right now up at our screening operation we don't have that much, so I rented something to help me out, and that way we can get more dirt put through the plant and hopefully get enough so we can start that job tomorrow. And we're just pulling up to the yard right now, and as you could tell, he's here with the equipment we rented, so we're just going to pull over here, jump out, and of course pay him the money, which I wish I didn't have to. Oh, it's a lot of money. Hey sir, how's it going? So here's the $1,000 for the rental. So you're gonna come by tomorrow and pick it up? Okay, sounds good. I know guys, I'm spending a lot of money on rentals. Within the last week, we spent $2,500 between this and the dozer. It's a lot of money for sure, but we're trying to get this land up and going. I'm hoping I don't need to rent anything else in the future. And if I get a chance to buy a bigger excavator, which probably won't be for a while, we're gonna have to do it. The 35 is a nice machine, but not for the screening operation. It's good for the landscaping jobs, but for this right here, it just takes too long to get the material put through. Anyway, we're gonna get everything fired up, try to run as much as possible, get everything brought up to the belts, and that should be enough material for this job we gotta do. Alright, the trommel's spinning, all the belts are going, that's a good sign. So my plan is we got this excavator rented for 2 days, and this material here, we should probably get this done in at least 2 hours. So I want to clear off some land right behind the shop because in the future I'm hoping to build my homestead up here, and there's a really good spot right behind there. It's just I don't have the money for it right now, and since I got the excavator rented, why not just get all the work I need done up here done? I just gotta try to get the shop done. I just don't have the money to finish it right now, and then we can worry about the house. To finish the shop, it's gonna cost me $75,000, and to build a house right behind it is gonna be in the ballpark of $200,000, not counting all the paperwork needed to rezone that as residential, so I'm allowed building over there. Well, it's been a few hours and I finally got all the dirt I had stockpiled put through the screener, and I think we should have more than enough for this job we gotta do. So I'm going to travel over to the spot where I want to build this house, get all the trees knocked down, get all the overburden moved out of the way, and get down to some solid ground. That way when we do get the money to start the process, we can get the engineer and city to come up to see if the ground's stable enough as is, or do we have to build a pad. I think right here might be the best spot for the driveway, so let's get to digging. Let's get this hauled back. Here we go.
2 hours later.
Just gonna rake out this spot right here. Okay, there's one more spot over here. I think everything looks good. So I've been doing this for 2 hours now. We got everything cleared off, and as you can tell, we do have a good view. In the future, I might take a couple of those trees down, but for right now, I think we did a good job. It's getting pretty late, so I don't think we're gonna mow any more contracts today or start that landscaping job, so I'm just gonna call it a day, get some rest, and start fresh tomorrow. But before we do, I'm also pretty hungry. I know it's probably not the best idea to stop at this taco place. I haven't had the best luck with the food, but it's just so good. Just don't get 10 tacos this time. Well, I didn't get 10 tacos this time because I got 35. What is wrong with me? I need some serious help, guys. Help me, help me. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. Just gonna send some invoices. Okay, so we got everything done. We made $3,500 the last 2 days. So guys, I didn't end up working yesterday because the day before we had a couple tacos and I got a bad stomach and I wasn't able to leave the bathroom. I'm still recovering from that battle, but that hurt. Anyway, I just spent $8,000. Our truck is done. We got it completely wrapped. It looks a lot better. It almost looks brand new. Now, only if the transmission motor were brand new, we would have a good truck, but at least it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna head up to the yard, grab the trailer, grab the mini excavator, and head over to that job we gotta do with the city. Oh, I didn't know this truck had a Jake brake. I think after we get this hooked up, we're gonna have to make a slight detour back to the shop. And I'm just gonna change my clothes for no reason at all, and maybe have a shower. Oh. Alright, so it's been a few hours, but we're finally at the job. We had to make a slight detour back to the shop. I forgot something. Hopefully we don't forget something else because I really don't want to go back to the shop. I'm running out of clothes. So my plan for this job is just to bring the excavator over and park it here for now. And then we're going to cut down all the trees we need to cut down. Try to get that put to a pile. I do have a dozer rented for today. That way we can get all of the topsoil, grass, everything pushed off into a pile. And we can load it up with the excavator. Bring it up to the screener at a future date. Probably screen it. And hopefully we can get some good topsoil from it. So we need to cut down probably 10 trees. We're going to start with this one here. We got to watch out for the shed. Timber. Okay, well that's 9 more to go, so let's go over here and get these trees cut down. Well, here goes nothing. Timber. Okay, that's not good. That's what they call, what was it? Fiddler maker? No, that don't sound right. A widow maker, yeah. So we gotta cut down this tree here. I just gotta be super careful cutting this one down. We don't want 2 fiddlers. I mean whittlers. No, that don't sound right. Widow makers, yeah, we don't want 2 widows. Okay, there we go. Oh, that could have been dangerous. I mean, it's still not the best, but let's try to get this cleaned up.
2 hours later.
Just gonna push this over there. This would have been so much faster if I had a thumb on this machine. It took me forever, but we got it done. The dozer was supposed to be here an hour ago. It's still not here, so I'm gonna park this, give him a call to see where he's to. Hey Jamie, how's it going? This is Duke from Midwest. I'm just wondering where you're to with the dozer. Oh, what was that sound? Somebody drove by with their Jake brake on. Yeah, it smells too. I mean, yeah, it's loud. I really regret eating 35 tacos, but I did get a picture and my name is put on the wall at the place because I got the record. I don't know if it was worth it. We're still struggling. Anyway, Jamie's here with the dozer. I'm just going to talk to him, see if we can work out a deal. Hey Jamie, how's it going? So I've been thinking, instead of me paying for the dozer, if I gave you all logs here, would that be better? Okay, thank you. I'm just going to get the dozer unloaded, that way we can load up his trailer with the logs now. He's probably getting a better deal because the logs are worth a lot more, but for me to load them up, bring them to the sawmill, I'm just wasting a couple hours and I really don't have the time for that because it's only me and John running this company right now and we got so much work, we're falling behind. Just gonna tap this a little bit closer. Okay, so we get that all loaded up. It took me about an hour to do. If I had a thumb, it would have took 5 minutes, but that's all we can do. We're gonna park this here. Make sure everything is okay with Jamie. He's good with the deal. I mean, the logs are worth way more, so I think it was a pretty good deal. Are you sure? Okay, I can call you that. Thank you so much, J-Rock, J to the ROC. Thank you so much for taking the logs. I think we're becoming pretty good friends. Alright, so we're going to push the grass and topsoil off and get down to a good layer. That way we can get this done. I'm just going to back drag this section here. Okay, so that took me 2 hours to do, but we got everything cleared off. So now I'm down to a good solid layer. That way we can put our topsoil and gravel here without it sinking. So I'm going to park the dozer here, run up to the yard, and grab the materials needed for this job so we can get it done. Yeah, there's something wrong with that Jake brake. It makes a really bad smell when it comes on. But I do have a feeling it's probably not going to be that bad in the next couple of days. Well, I'm hoping anyway because I'm running out of clothes. Oh wait, I mean, it's hard to drive with that smell. Yeah, and the sound. Yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, I think this needs some grease. It's really hard to spin. Ooh, okay, so we got that disconnected, so we're gonna spread out the gravel right now. We get the topsoil, and I think we got more than enough, I'm hoping anyway. We're gonna put the gravel over here. There's gonna be a walkway and a little seating area, so let's try to get that spread out. There we go. I may have went a little bit too heavy on the gravel, so the walkway is probably gonna be a foot thick in some spots, but that's okay. We're gonna park this here, jump in the dozer, get everything spread out, and that way J-Rock can come back and grab his dozer. We need at least 4 inches of topsoil, that way we can plant the grass, so let's try to get this spread out. I'm just going to touch up this spot over here. Okay, so it's been an hour and we finally got everything done. We had to go get a load of sand from the quarry. I didn't have any of that, but I think we did a pretty good job. We're going to put the dozer right here, grab the mini excavator, put it in our dump trailer, and we're going to bring everything back up to the property. We shouldn't need that anymore today. Just gonna put the pin in. That should be good. We're gonna head up to the yard, drop the excavator off. Then we need to go over to the mowing shop and grab our mower and truck. We got one mowing job left to do today, so I would like to get that done. And just like that, I'm back at the mowing shop. John gave me a ride over on his way to the next job. He got about 4 more properties mowed today. I just got one. That's why I'm not too concerned about using the Massey again, even though I hate lifting it into the back of the truck. I'm just gonna yank this mower off. Oh, that mower is so heavy. I'm so glad this is the last time I gotta do it. So this property here should only take me roughly, I'm gonna say 45 minutes to complete. I do have some pretty exciting news, guys. So I just got an email. We got a job application come in for the mowing business. So I set up an interview tomorrow. He's gonna come in. We're gonna give him a trial run to see if he can run the mowers. If not, we will train him if he's willing to learn. I will just stick him with John for a couple of days because we really need another employee. We're falling way behind on the mowing side and I don't want to lose our contracts to the new rival mowing business. So with this employee, we should be able to get caught up. The only problem I'm having right now, we only got 2 work trucks. I do have the mini truck, it's just I kind of want to set him up with the John Deere zero turn. That way he can help out with the commercial properties. And with the mini truck, we can't really do that unless I buy another trailer. Which I really don't have the money for another trailer right now unless we can get it for to the $4,000 range. That's going to be really cutting it, and what kind of trailer can we get for that? Not a very good one that can hold the zero turn. Anyways, I finally got this job done. I made $350, but right now we got one more thing to do before we end off the day. So I don't have any more mowing contracts, but I do have to seed the park we just did. That means I gotta go back to the shop, grab a couple of bags of seed, the spreader, and drop this mower off. So I'll see you guys when I get there. I'm so glad this might be the last time I gotta drag this mower off. Oh, it's so heavy. Okay, so we need the seeder. We got some seed still left in it. I'm gonna bring over one more bag just to be on the safe side. But first, let's get the Massey put in the shop. Well, that should be good there, so I'm just going to shut the garage door, head on over, and hopefully we can get this done pretty quick. I won't be getting paid until the job is completely done with the playground, which the city will be putting up tomorrow. They said it should take at least 2 days to get it complete. That's if everything goes to plan. But I'm going to get this done, that way I don't need to come back here and I can focus on other jobs. The main reason I was so glad to get this job here is because it's going to open up more opportunities for us with the city, and hopefully we can get more jobs in the future. But this is going to be it for this video, and if you guys are enjoying the mowing series and would like to see it continue, smash the like button, subscribe, and consider turning on notifications, that way you're notified every time I post a video. Until then, I'll see you guys later.